There's no doubt. It's definitely you. What a sweet, sweet aroma. How I've managed to keep myself from ever coming up here, breaking into your room and having a taste for myself, I will never know. But that all ends today. Hey, are you awake? Slow heart rate, steady breathing. Yeah, you're definitely asleep. And please do keep it that way. It'll make it easier for the both of us, really. A lot less hassle. I promise you won't feel a damn thing. It will not even be noticeable when you wake up. You will have no idea I was ever here, as long as you stay asleep. You know, I've been vividly imagining coming up here every night into your room and have a little taste for myself. You see, your blood smells heavenly. I've smelled a lot of human beings. Admittedly, I've never tasted one. But anyway, I've smelled a lot of humans. Some smell okay, but most of you guys smell foul. Not particularly appetizing. But your smell is sweet, sweet aroma. Enticing. Every night I walk past your house, your room, with the slightly open window, just enough to let out that sweet aroma. And every night I consider. But you see, I'm a good boy. I'm one of the good vampires. I do not feast on human beings. I know what your kind are like. You get scared and you scream. You would call the cops, and the cops would attempt to kill me. Of course, I'm immortal. They wouldn't be able to even hurt me. But they wouldn't stop chasing me down till the end of my life. Well, no, till the end of their life, really. Or till they lost track of me. Either way, it's a hassle that I cannot be bothered with, you know. So instead, what I've been doing for a couple of years now is I've been going to this farm not too far from here. And at this farm are some animals. Big surprise, I'm sure. And I've made a couple of good friends. Like Carol, the cow. She's sweet. And my best friend Billy. Billy the goat. That guy. He's a bad man. Unlike myself. He knows how to get down. From day one when he saw me, he never laid a single judging eye upon me. He welcomed me in as one of his own. And when I got thirsty, he allowed me to drink just a tiny little bit of his blood. Didn't hurt him. He didn't mind. And eventually some of the other animals warmed up to me as well. And I made many good friends there. So, why am I here? Man. Not sure why I'm telling you this, but I guess I just need to say it out loud to someone, even if you are asleep. Which you still are, right? Yeah. Heart rate. Steady breathing. Good. I promise I won't be much longer with this story, but you see, last night, when I approached the farm, there was a stench in the air. Firstly, I could smell blood thick in the air. Unmistakable. Certainly to me. Secondly, there was a new stench. A ferocious smell. It definitely wasn't human. As I entered the farm, I didn't see any animals outside, so I headed into the barn. There they all were, looking scared, frightened, cautious. And there, on the ground, a big pool of blood. Very recognizable blood. You see, this was Billy's blood. And Billy, my goat friend, my best friend, truly the goat, the greatest of all time. Somebody had attacked my best friend Billy and seemingly pulled him away. A track of blood was left, so I followed it and followed the stench of a mean and evil creature. I followed it all the way to a little sort of cave, and I entered it, ready to strike, ready to make my first kill. Yeah, I have not killed anyone. I'm a peaceful, friendly vampire. In fact, most of us are. It's a false conception, stereotype that we're all evil. We're not. We just have, to you, supernatural powers. We're immortal, and we require blood to survive. We. Sorry, back to the story. I entered the cave, ready to strike, ready to kill whoever had killed my best friend. And what I found was a wolf, an angry, growling wolf. So I slowly approached, ready to strike down this wolf, feast on it, and kill it for killing my friend. But as I approached and got ready to strike, its gaze left mine for but a second, to look behind it and make a little growl sort of noise. So I looked there back behind it. I saw 3 sets of eyes, Three innocent, cute little wolflings. You see this big wolf that killed and dragged away Billy. It was no ordinary hungry wolf. It was a mother simply trying to feed her children, keep them alive through this harsh, cold winter. I stood there for a minute or two. I don't know, it felt like a very long time. I just looked at them, and looked at her, and looked at them. Finally, I gave her a look of understanding, and I think she understood that I understood why she had done what she had done. Well, at least I think she understood that I was gonna have mercy on her upon seeing her children. Regardless, I slowly backed away out of the cave, and I went home that night, and I did not eat or drink, which leads us to tonight, a night in which I am extremely hungry and rather weak. The longer vampires go without consuming blood, the weaker we get, and eventually we will die. It is one of the few ways to kill a vampire. But you see, I passed through your window, picked up on your sweet scent again, and more hungry than ever, I more strongly considered to break into your room when you were asleep and have a little taste of that delicious, sweet smelling blood. But I didn't. I went back to the farm. The farm was darker than usual. I figured the farm owner had simply led all the animals into the barn and turned off the lights. But what happened when I entered the farm was the lights went off and an alarm went off. The farmer has installed motion sensors, detectors, whatever, a security system to try and stop these wolves, these predators from killing his animals. I was caught on these sensors. I was detected. I had to flee. And so I did. Until I ended up here. Outside of your house. Outside of your window. Your scent just stronger than ever. And finally I decided that it's time to have a taste, seeing as I'm sort of out of options now. So, assuming that you're still asleep, I'm just quickly going to... Hey, Shit, I think you're waking up. No, not now. I will be back for you. for a little sample of your blood. Next time you close your weary eyes and get yourself some peaceful sleep, I'll be here to collect a few drops. I need to taste you. I have to have you. Shit.